Still there.
Oh my god.
Clear left.
Unbelievable. Hello everyone and welcome to another race in the Falken GT4 challenge. Last week I had one of my best ever weeks on the service in this series at the Red Bull Ring. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. It's linked at the top right corner of this video. Today we're at Gilles Villeneuve and it's such a nice track. I loved practicing around here and I loved getting up to speed. We're in the top split, 2.8k strength of field, and I had a pretty bad qualifying lap. I was actually 1 second slower than my usual laps, so I ended up in P13. Very tricky track. There are two chicanes with very tall curbs where it's very easy to either lose the car or pick up a slowdown penalty. And we're about to go green, guys.
Here we go, be ready. Go, nail it. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Decent start. Let's close the door just in case.
Side. Clear right, car right. I think P6 has pinned it in. Car right.
Oh,
Still there. You're in the middle.
Oh my god.
Clear left.
Unbelievable.
Hold your line.
I think this guy got me though.
Clear all round.
We're gonna have to defend from the Aston Martin now.
Still there. Clear left.
Aye, nice. He thought better of it.
Nice start, mate. Well done.
And that was wise if you ask me. What the hell was that? Whoa! Calm down, calm down. Tires are not warm yet. And it wanted to go there, but wow, what a start. And that's one of the two chicanes that I was talking about earlier in the introduction. Very tricky. And this absolutely ridiculous hairpin. Super important how you exit out of that hairpin, because it's followed by a super long straight, which we're on now. Let's see if we can get some draft on Perrin in the Aston Martin ahead here. In the meantime, Romero behind is almost a full second behind, so should not pose a threat. Decent exit out of that chicane, that's the second one. Brutal slowdown penalty there if you mount the first curb too much. So gonna have to be on the lookout for that. Let's check out what that mayhem was at turn 1. We're following Daniel Hand over here, and as you can see there's a bit of netcode with the Porsche behind. He gets spun around, the Aston Martin number 14 hits him, they're side by side, he goes out wide, hits a Porsche, which ends up into the barrier. He's now T-boning the Aston Martin, and eventually they free each other out and end up driving on. Now, check out what happens to the Porsche here, the white one. He smacks at the barrier, and then the other McLaren, the black one, he ends up getting T-boned as well. We miraculously managed to survive and gained 4 positions. And alright everyone, let's get back to the live action in lap 3. We're driving extremely close to Perrin here. Holding the draft range, making sure that we get away from Romero, but also trying not to rear end Perrin ahead. But if I don't overtake him soon and he keeps defending, we're gonna lose track with Vita and Newman ahead in P8 and P7, and I don't really want that. So I'm really gonna need to try everything to get the pass here. We're right on his tail. It's a long straight. We could try and use some draft here. Although I feel like his exit is slightly faster. We're definitely gonna be able to get side by side.
Car left.
We're gonna try and make the move.
Clear left.
And he's yielded.
Have it. Nice one.
Which, oh, I can't believe I did not get a slowdown there. I completely went over the second curb. I had to compromise my exit there a little bit because my entry was very, very quick. But we got around them.
E9. That lap time was
And that
1:45.00.
That was
Sector one
exactly
is
the
1.2
plan.
Off the pace.
Let's try and fall into a rhythm now. We're sitting in P9 currently from P14, so very nice start. 8 minutes to go. Lap time that we're looking for is a mid 143 to a high 143. So we've definitely been off the pace so far, but also because we've been stuck in traffic with some clear air ahead now, we should be able to catch up to Vita. Although he has Newman's draft ahead, so it's gonna be very challenging. Hopefully they get in a little bit of a scrap. That would definitely help us catch up. Oh, looks like Perrin behind might have lost it. But actually, if we look at what happened to Perrin as we're on board with him right now, he actually ended up mounting the entry curb to the final chicane too much, which gave him a 3-second slowdown penalty. This slowdown penalty here is absolutely brutal, and he gets rid of it in a pretty smart way, but thankfully that gives us over 3 seconds of breathing room behind. So this week actually marks half a season
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
in the GT4 class, and I must say I am so extremely happy that I've decided to give it a go. It's such a great series and I have really been enjoying it. The McLaren is so nice to drive, and I'm actually thinking of trying the Mercedes next. I also know that with the most recent patch on iRacing that it has been updated and it has been improved. So I might run it next week at Indianapolis. So if you want to check that out, make sure you subscribe, guys. I'm afraid we've ended up in a no man's land where we can't really go backwards, well, unless I make a mistake, but neither can go forwards, so we're definitely just looking to hold this position. Alright, white flag, let's do it one more time. And alright everyone, we're crossing the line in P9. And alright, P9, 0x's, gained 58 iRating. I was a bit off the pace here today. I know that I can run quicker. I have run quicker here in practice and in qualifying runs, but yeah, I'm very happy with these results because it's a very challenging track. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it and please leave me a comment. Let me know how your races went this week. I would love to connect with you guys. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and see you in the next one. Take care, guys.